Hi there everyone and welcome back to Boat McRill. We're back up in the workshop as you can see, and right here on my table right now I have the front mid portion of the windscreen, and I'm already started to take off some of the aluminium frame here just to see in how bad shape the old rubber seal thing here around are. I can already see that here and there it's in pretty bad shape. I also realized that the glass here is probably real glass, not plastic or anything, and it's probably hardened somehow. I also have a hole up here that's a round hole that's drilled, and it's in the upper part of the window because there was a window wiper engine with the axle going through there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out all of this, make sure that all the old residue from glue and whatever junk there is around here, it's pretty freaking messy. I've already removed two of the aluminium frame parts, and I'm going to keep on unscrewing this, lift out the window, see what kind of rubber seal this is, and try to find something similar. I know this is pretty standard, and there is actually some companies here in Sweden that you can order them from. As I said, I also need to clean off all of this old junk, glue and silicone and all kind of stuff that's around here. I'm going to use quite a bit of acetone probably. I hope it doesn't do anything bad to the aluminium. I don't think so. I had to look that up actually. I might end up having to buy some parts because this part up here, these are supposed to actually be able to move so that you screw them down to the boat. You move them in a position where it's going up against the roof, and you have the same kind of metal parts up there that you can move. There's so much stuff in here in the grooves. Hopefully I can get them out. I had to use a hammer when I took off the windows. I didn't have my heating gun. Didn't have a heating gun back then. I have one now, and I will actually start trying to heat up it. So just hang on, see how this goes. This is the first part, and I think there is actually 5 pieces, 2 long ones on the sides and 3 parts up in the front part of the windscreen. If this works out fine, I will probably don't have to put down a huge amount of money to restore this. I had some idea about maybe painting these aluminium. We'll see about that. If it comes to that I will paint them, I will probably paint them black because I like black, and I think black would go pretty well with the rest of the boat. It's white. I'm actually going to mark cups, put all screws and stuff in. Put my gloves on so I don't cut myself. It's a pretty interesting construction down here. This kind of rubber seal I need to try to get. As you can see here, it's in pretty rough condition. It dried out a lot, gotten deformed and stuff. As you can see, I've already removed the glass, and this is gonna be my test piece. See how much of this I can do myself, and how much, if there's anything I need to buy. The seals, of course, but the rubber things. The glass, I'm gonna see how much a new glass like that is from the people that makes glass, and also see how much of this I can clean up and see if I can get it all to work out just as I want. If this works out fine, this is gonna be done with all 5 pieces. This is gonna be the upcoming Wednesday episodes. I'm gonna work with these on the Wednesdays, and I'm trying to be up on the boat during the weekend. The reason is that I have just 2 minutes walk into my house where I live when I'm up here at the workshop. I'm actually much more dependent on weather and all that kind of stuff when I'm up at the boat. So if stuff is screwing me over, if it gets too cold, if it's too rainy, there's much I can't do up there. As you can see here, this is pretty much all the old gunks and junk and things that's already around here. If you scrape some of this off, it's actually pretty fine material under there. See how much of this that can be removed with some acetone. I have to be a little bit careful because all of these pieces are marked, and that's actually from the factory back in the 70s, and it's still pretty tight, looking good, still in there. So this actually cleans up pretty good with acetone. I will probably need to use quite a bit of acetone on this, but acetone, maybe a bit of Scotch-Brite, like a one of these sponge thing that you use back home when you're cleaning dishes. By that taking apart right now, I'm actually gonna cut this right here and be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go back in and see if I can actually get hold of some of that of these seals. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm on my way in my car up to Stockholm, to Västberga, to a company called Kunze, that they are manufacturing and selling different kinds of rubber seals and stuffs for windows and all that kind of stuff. I had a mail conversation with them this morning, and unfortunately I'm not allowed to film inside of the company. So okay then, everyone. I got some rubber seals, about $190 later, and 30 meters of the rubber. I got what I needed. Pretty expensive, but yep. So as you can see, I'm still in here in my workshop cleaning up the aluminium frame parts for this window. And I did buy 30 meters of the rubber seal. I'm also probably gonna replace a couple of the glass parts. I actually found out the problem. If you know where to get these aluminium frame parts, I would be really happy if you write it down, a comment down below, because how much force and stuff I use, I can't get this apart. I don't know what they've glued it in with, but I've heated it up really good. I've tried everything and it just won't come apart. And I really just better buy some new aluminium profile and cut a new one. So if you know where to find these, please tell me. But if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscription button down here on the right side, put notification bell on all so you don't miss any of my videos, and see you next time. Take care, bye.